we're going to find the exact values of the 6 trigonometric functions of the following angle, minus 14 pi over 3. So there are two important things we need to consider before we answer this question. Firstly, how much is a period of a sine, cosine, or tangent function? For example, a sine function has the exact same values every 2 pi radians, whereas a tan function has the exact same value every 1 pi radians. Secondly, we need to consider whether each of these functions are odd, even, or neither, because of this negative sign in front of the 14 pi over 3 here. So we're going to start by finding sine of minus 14 pi over 3. Now importantly, sine is an odd function, so sine of minus 14 pi over 3 is the same as minus sine of positive 14 pi over 3. Now sine is the same every 2 pi radians, so I want to reduce this value into a number that a largest multiple of 2 pi can fit in. So I think here it's going to be 12 pi over 3 that I can take away from this, so therefore I'm left with minus sine 2 pi over 3. And here I know that positive sine of 2 pi over 3. 2 pi over 3 is radians for 120 degrees. The value of that is root 3 over 2. And we have the minus sign here, so we include the minus sign. So our value for sine of minus 14 pi over 3 is minus root 3 over 2. Next we're going to find cosine of minus 14 pi over 3. The cosine function is even, so cosine of minus 14 pi over 3 is the same as cosine 14 pi over 3. And once again, we can reduce the 14 pi over 3 down because the least period of the cosine function is 2 pi radians. So we remove the biggest multiple of 2 pi radians from this, and we're left with cosine of positive 2 pi over 3. Now once again, 2 pi over 3 in degrees is 120 degrees, which is in the second quadrant. So my x value, which is cosine, is going to be negative. And cosine of minus 14 pi over 3 is minus 1/2. Next we're going to look for tangent of minus 14 pi over 3. So tangent minus 14 pi over 3. Tangent is an odd function, so tangent of minus 14 pi over 3 is the same as minus tangent of positive 14 pi over 3. Now the least period of tangent is 1 pi radians, so we take away the largest multiple of 1 pi radians from 14 pi over 3, and it's still going to be 2 pi over 3 for this one. Now tan at 2 pi over 3 is going to be the sine value of 2 pi over 3 divided by the cosine value of 2 pi over 3. So we're going to have positive root 3 over 2 divided by minus 1/2. And we keep the minus sign here. And positive root 3 over 2 divided by minus 1/2 is root 3. Simplify this. Minus and a minus sign becomes positive, and tan of minus 14 pi over 3 is root 3. Next I'm going to note each of these values down, not just because of our answers, but because I'm going to use them to find the remaining 3 functions. So we have sine minus root 3 over 2, cosine minus 1/2, and tangent positive root 3. So hopefully you found this video useful, and if you did, leave a like on the video, subscribe. I upload videos like these every single day. If you have any questions of your own, leave them down in the comments and I will answer them. See you next time.